Well, I want to welcome you to Girraween Storytime, and I hope you enjoy the readings from all your favourite teachers at Girraween Public School.
Today's story is Thelma the Unicorn, written and illustrated by Aaron Blabby, read by Mrs. Pryor. The teaching focus for today is visual literacy.
Hi guys, it's Mrs. Pryor here, and today we're going to be reading Thelma the Unicorn by Aaron Blabby. Now when we read Thelma the Unicorn today, we're going to be thinking about a particular thing that's really important when we read, and that's something called visual literacy. Visual literacy is about looking really carefully at the pictures and thinking about what we can understand from them, because we can read the words and they give us lots of meaning, but sometimes the pictures will give us some extra meaning, or they might help us to understand the words a bit better. So today, when we read Thelma the Unicorn, we're going to look really carefully at some of those pictures. So I'm going to start by looking at the cover. So when I look at the cover, I can see the title, Thelma the Unicorn. It's very sparkly. Actually, if I run my hand over it, I can then feel some glitter. I wonder why the author has made the title glittery. I think it's to make it stand out. The font that he's chosen to is really fancy and squiggly. If I was looking at this for the very first time, I would think that it's a story about an amazing unicorn called Thelma. I wonder if that's what the story will really be about. Let's have a look. Thelma the Unicorn by Aaron Blabby. Thelma felt a little sad. In fact, she felt forlorn. You see, she wished with all her heart to be a unicorn. Poor Thelma. She doesn't seem to be happy with just being a horse. I can see because she's looking up into the sky and she's looking at the clouds and she's imagining that they're unicorns. She seems sad and longs for something that she can't have. Maybe that's what forlorn means. Her best friend's name was Otis. He liked her quite a lot. He said, "You're perfect as you are." Wow, he liked her quite a lot. He's obviously a really good friend. Maybe he might even love her. He thinks that she's perfect, and when I look carefully at his face, he smiles at her with a very kind smile. But Thelma said, "I'm not." I can see that Aaron Blabby has put her next to a really tall horse with a beautiful flowing mane. I think that Thelma isn't very happy with how tall she is. She's a lot shorter. Well, as she did, a truck drove by. The driver rubbed his eyes. "Good grief, is that a unicorn?" he shrieked in great surprise. As Thelma watched the swerving truck, it very nearly hit her. Would you believe that truck was filled with nice pink paint and glitter? Oh, Thelma looked amazing. She was a unicorn. "I'm special now," she cried out loud. And so a star was born. I'm special now. I think she was special before she got covered in pink paint and glitter. And I'm looking at Otis's face very carefully, and he's looking very worried. His eyes are wide, his eyebrows are pointing upward, and his ears are sticking straight up too. All across the whole wide world, her fans would cheer her name. Thelma loved it every bit. The fame! The fame! The fame! Thelma was a superstar. Her dreams had all come true. But soon she found that so much fame was kind of tricky too. Wow, so I'm looking carefully at this picture and I can see that Thelma has lost all of her own space, all of her personal space. Everybody's in it. And there's even somebody trying to take a part of her. I can see this boy, he's holding onto the arm of her sunglasses and he's trying to rip them off her face. I would be feeling a bit scared if I was Thelma. You see, her fans were mad for her. They'd scream and cry and laugh. They'd chase her everywhere she went to get her autograph. In fact, they'd chase her all day long. It never, ever stopped. Wow. And if I look at Thelma, she's looking very frazzled and scared. Her hair is looking all raggedy and her horn is leaning. Her eyes are wide because she's scared. I wonder what those people outside, I wonder what they would do if they got in. They chased her while she exercised. They chased her while she shopped. "Please don't chase me anymore," she asked the screaming crowd. "We'll chase you all we want," they said. "We're fans, so it's allowed." Gosh, I wonder if this sort of thing happens in real life. You know what? I think it might, because often authors get ideas for their stories from real life. And some were not her fans at all. No, some were really mean. And some just did the meanest things she'd really ever seen. So there's a couple of girls and they're holding up posters that say unicorns are dumb. And I agree. There are people over here throwing eggs at Thelma while she's trying to do something really nice. She's wearing a shirt that says roller skate for charity. So she's doing something really kind and people are being very unkind to her. You know what? I wonder if these girls knew Thelma as a real friend, whether they'd do something like that. It'd be like you coming into school and holding up a poster that says, "Mrs. Pryor is dumb." You wouldn't really do that, would you? Because you know me and you care about me. But I don't think Thelma's fans really care about her. So one dark night, she felt quite sad, this famous little pony. She said, "I thought that I'd feel great, but all I feel is lonely." So it doesn't say in the words that she misses Otis, but if I have a look at this picture, she's actually holding a photo of Otis, of a smiling Otis. I think that he's her one and only true friend, and I think that she's missing him a lot. Maybe she'll go back and see him. And so with that, she changed her mind, this lonely unicorn. She cleaned off all her sparkles, and she ditched her magic horn, and there it is on the floor. And then she walked right past the crowd. They didn't even notice. Wow, they didn't even notice. They really love Thelma and they didn't even notice that that's her. Gosh, maybe they don't love who she's inside. Maybe they just love the pretend Thelma, the unicorn. She thought how nice that it would be to see her lovely Otis. And when he asked about her trip beneath their favourite tree, she simply said, "Oh, it was fun, but I'd rather just be me." And she looks quite happy again, and so does Otis. So I think it's very important to be careful what we wish for, because sometimes it doesn't always turn out the way we think it will. And it's also really, really important to look carefully at the pictures as you read, guys, because that will give you a lot of information and some of it might not be in the text. Hope you enjoyed reading Thelma the Unicorn by Aaron Blabey. Bye!